I'm going to guess this is an eBay package. Here's the seller's page for some 22 gauge silicone insulated wire. Now this only comes in 3 colors, but I was only interested at the time in blue, so I figured I could always use red and black. eBay, of course, this is the description. It was a in-country shipment. 45 feet of wire, 3 assorted colors. That's only 15 feet apiece. Was $7.39 and free shipping. And sold by this fellow. I've got a bunch of mail today. This is a domestic package. Pretty sure it's an eBay package. It appears to be some number 3 socket head screws. And they're 60 millimeters long and stainless steel. But look at the price. 21 bucks for 10. I have no clue what this is. I miss the CN22s. Okay, these are a few heat sinks, well, 2 heat sinks. And I believe that these were used the same extrusion die as a 50 by 50. Even though these are 50 by 60. Well, not exactly, 50 by 56. They do have the hole spacing for the 50 millimeter wide heat sinks. Just that the 2 end fins are extra thick. And these were sold as 50 by 56 millimeter. It was 2 pieces for $14, free shipping. And the eBay seller was this guy. This comes from another domestic seller, eBay. So much like the 1/4 inch banana plugs have a 2-wire adapter on 3/4 inch centers. There used to be a standard, well, I guess it still is, for the 2 millimeter plugs. Now these are in 1/2 inch centers. Have a little securing bar. For securing the wires. And they each come with 2 little clamping screws. They're designed to fit down here. They're holes for the wires to enter in order to be clamped here. These are stacking holes. These were $5 a piece. I don't know that these are available from China. And here's the guy who sold them. This came from China, but was transshipped. This is another 15 volt 5 amp supply that I've just actually finished off a series, and I'm not going to at this time complete the supply. I got this kit so I could check the inventory of this kit versus the inventory of the kit I used to build a demonstration supply. I wanted to make sure nothing has changed in the interim. Here's the seller's page for this kit. I strongly advise you to look at Voltlog's video or at my videos. They're advertising it differently. It's the same kit or the same basic kit. And it was $12, free shipping by this guy. This is actually marked with what it is. It's 2 high-speed fans. It's from eBay. And I probably paid what I consider too much for this. But at the time I wanted speed of delivery. I wasn't willing to wait for delivery from China. And this is just a 2-wire 12 volt fan. And they were $5 each. And described as this. And here's the seller. I still have no idea. Well, I don't know what it is. I know where it came from now. It was advertised as just what it appears. A TE cooled power supply. Must be a power supply controlled by temperature. bought it sort of on a whim. And I forget what they wanted, but I offered them half price, which they accepted in about 4 hours. They seem to be in the scrap metal business. And something like this and the other stuff they're selling has very little scrap value. By the time they tear it apart, separate the components, separate the metals, they spent more than they'll get out of it for scrap. So it's just a switching power supply. It's an Aztec, which has a good reputation. Power supply output does not appear to be controlled. Input current. See, this little set of dip switches is adjustable for, I guess, a full range current. There's a fused IEC connector and an EMI filter made by Interpower. And since it's a PID controller, and integral and proportional are adjustable, it must be taking this supply, adjusting it here, heatsink here, outputting here. Unfortunately, there's no information down here. I just bought it on a whim. I actually have a website,